We're Team SIFT. My name is Melissa and this is Kevin. We started working together because of our shared passion for sustainability and our desire to address the widespread unsustainability in the fashion industry. The fashion industry is the second largest polluter in the world, contributing to land, air, and water pollution. In the US alone, 18 million tons of clothes every year are sent to the landfill, equating to about 70 pounds of waste per person, despite over 95% of it able to be recycled. So among you 4 judges, 280 pounds of clothing are being sent to the landfill every year. With the increase of production of cheap clothes by fast fashion brands, this problem is being worsened. Most of these clothes that don't end up in landfills are donated. Unfortunately, large consignment stores such as Goodwill receive more than they can sell, so they export the clothes overseas and sell them cheaply. This negatively impacts macroeconomies by putting local clothes manufacturers out of work. Now, to get a better grasp of the issue, we started constructing an ecosystem map of all the players involved. It got extremely convoluted, but we decided to focus on the following stakeholders: consumers, sustainable brands, downcyclers, and upcyclers. Downcyclers take recycled clothes and turn them into raw materials, while upcyclers turn them into new products. We chose these 4 because we recognized a high potential for them to have a positive impact on this space. We conducted interviews with 30 consumers and 10 sustainable brands and recyclers to understand their pain points. While many consumers we talked to wanted to purchase more sustainable clothing options, the brands are difficult to find, and individual brands are usually smaller and don't have much variety. On the brand side, they recognize they have low visibility, and part of that is because they must compete with these fast fashion brands. They also brought light to the issue that sustainability has varying definitions. Consolidating these pain points, we propose the solution SIFT. SIFT, which is Sustainable Innovation of Fashion Trends, is an online sustainable shopping platform aimed to bring visibility and sustainability standards to sustainable brands while giving consumers a convenient, seamless method to shop for a variety of sustainable options. Currently, a shirt is sent to a retailer, then sold to a consumer. Most consumers will dispose the shirt by either throwing it out or donating it. If it can't resell, the donation center will send it to the landfill or export it. This chain on the right here is where SIFT will disrupt. Vendors and consignment stores will put their products on our website where consumers can purchase them. Then, using reward incentives and free shipping, we will give consumers the opportunity to send us their old clothes, which we will then send to our downcycling partners, who will turn them into raw materials and sell them back to manufacturers. This circular system will allow us to divert textile waste from landfills and decrease exportations. It will empower local clothing artisans and sustainable brands by giving them more visibility and driving demand. On the consumer side, take Dana here. She has a full-time job and is unable to sift through blog after blog looking for sustainable clothes. On our site, she'll be able to see the bountiful sustainable options available and make an environmentally friendly choice. When she comes to the site, this is what she'll see. It looks like the average shopping platform, but it includes different brands. When she clicks on one of the pieces, she will go to the page showcasing the outfit. On this page, the brand's vision will be displayed, as well as sustainability scoring standards that we have developed. These standards have 5 categories: transparency, traceability, material sourcing, environmental impact, and maker well-being. This allows for consumers to understand what they are purchasing and its impact on the environment. Now I'm going to pass it off to Kevin to talk more about our competitors.
Thank you, Melissa. We conducted a competitors analysis under 5 dimensions, which are variety and sustainable fashion, support for smaller brands, having a sustainability scoring standard, having upcycling initiatives, and the ease in donating old apparel. In comparison to other aggregating retailers and consignment stores, we offer the most comprehensive solution to holistically address the issue of textile waste, while empowering local artisans globally and catering to the needs and wants of consumers. However, to achieve our goals, we fully understand that we need to start small and have progressive steps in validating our work. So for the first phase, we want to employ a low-cost website as a fake front door to evaluate consumer and brand interest. It is not until we validate phase 1 that we can move on to phase 2, to include our recycling and downcycling initiatives. Later down the road, we also plan to host other creative outlets to further promote sustainable fashion, like DIY upcycling starter kits and a sustainable fashion show. Phase 1, in particular, for businesses that fit within our holistic sustainability scoring criteria, we plan to implement drop shipping, meaning that the local artisan or brand handles the product manufacturing to shipping, while we will only serve as a platform, taking a small transaction fee only if a purchase is made on our platform to cover operating costs. As a social enterprise, we also include objectives to invest 10% of our net revenues in recycling technologies, 10% in microfinancing projects, so that we not only empower local artisans internationally by giving them a platform, but also financial capital to grow and restart their businesses, especially for those who were put out of business. And finally, donate 10% to the eco cleanup of existing pollution caused by the fashion industry, starting with the countries most impacted. For phase two, we will change our business model to handle all physical transactions as well. So when Dana orders 3 shirts from different brands, she gets 1 package instead of 3, decreasing the overall carbon footprint. We also want to work even closer with local artisans and sustainable brands to make sure that they continue to have rigorous sustainable goals while supporting them in every way we can. Here, acquiring warehouse is also necessary to enable our recycling and downcycling initiatives. Well, that's great, you might ask, but who are we trying to reach? The fashion industry is worth more than $1.9 trillion. However, we are specifically targeting millennials and the Gen Z sector because they are more eco-conscious compared to the global population. 12% more, to be exact. Representing a near 22.2 billion market share in this space. With that in mind, we believe we can reach at least 15% market penetration by phase two, especially due to our strategic position of leveraging already existing partners and resources. And we believe the utilization of social media platforms and collaborative partnerships are necessary to reach our intended market. Our next steps include modeling a fake front door using a low-cost website platform, conducting focus groups and consumer surveys to better define the user interface of our platform and also define what sustainability means for the consumer. And finally, continue to form the network of vendors we have already started forming. We are truly the best team to carry out the solution due to the diversity and versatility of our skill sets. I have extensive business expertise in sustainable development projects, so I can develop appropriate business solutions that fit within our rigorous sustainable goals. Melissa has extensive experience of how sustainability coincides with the manufacturing process, which is crucial in developing our sustainability scoring criteria and working with our sustainable brands and local artisans to meet those standards. Thank you for your time, and we will now open the floor to questions.